this movie is amazing. It's about a true reality in Arab countries and in Africa. So when you said in the movie that cinema in Sudan died, but didn't die naturally, why?
You see, the situation of cinema in Sudan, even before the coup d'etat of 1989, it was not in a good situation. But after 1999, and after the Islamists took power, they were against all sorts of arts, especially cinema. They liquidated all the governmental bodies that were under the government. We had three bodies. The Sudan Film Unit, Film Administration, which was established in 1951 under the British colonial rule. And in 1970, the State Corporation for Cinema was established. And in 1974, cinema section was also established at Department of Culture, Ministry of Information. All this, after the coup d'etat, were liquidated. All the cinema personnel were fired off from their jobs. And so this is not a natural death. Yani, if we say that the hero at the end succeeds, the hero is cinema, but it was shot by the coup d'etat, the Islamists. So this is actually was the situation. And during the 30 years of the Islamist rule, all kinds of arts, genres were suffocated, actually. Okay. So it was really a difficult period for all Sudanese and for artists in particular.
Okay. So there are generations now that don't know what cinema is in Sudan.
Yes, you see, after the coup d'etat, in the first day of 30th June, they announced curfew. All the cinema theaters in Sudan are open cinemas, are not closed. Automatically, after they announced the curfew from 6 p.m. till 5 a.m. in the morning, nobody is seen in the streets, and automatically the cinema theaters gradually closed, and they liquidated the State Corporation for Cinema, which was the only authorized body to import and distribute films for cinemas in Sudan. We had 65 cinema houses all over Sudan. 16 of them were in the capital. The cinema was the most popular art, entertainment, and so on. In each of these cinema theaters, there are between 1,500 seats to 3,000 seats. And they screen twice per day in the evening, from 7 to 9, and then from 9:30 to 11:30. So every day there are more than 50,000 Sudanese go to cinema houses. And this was completely lost. I could say that those who were born in 1973, 72 did not have the opportunity to go to cinema houses. Wow. We have only 2 cinema houses that are closed, but they are not functioning, even during the 30 years of the Islamist rule. Okay. So there is an opportunity now, after the success of the revolution of 19th December, to encourage the private sector to reopen the cinema houses again, but should be encouraged by minimizing all the taxes and so on. Culture and cinema in particular now is not a priority for the transitional government because the issues of peace, corruption, and all these are most important now at this stage. But we are optimistic. Since the revolution in December till now, 3 films were screened in different festivals. You Will Die on 20 by Amjad Abu Layla, Outside Khartoum by Marwa Zain, and this film talking about trees by Suhaib Gasmelbari. Yeah. So all these successes, fortunately, are accompanied the uprising and gave hope to the new generation to.
Yeah. And shooting
cinema
in Sudan and bringing cinema in Sudan, was it hard to shoot this movie in your country? Was it hard to shoot the movie?
Yes, you see, it is not allowed. You cannot take even a still camera photo because anyone can stop you, especially the security and the police. And even this film was shot as if you are in a very secretly. It was not open. When the director, and he himself was a photographer of the film, if being asked, he says, no, we are doing a program for the TV or something like this, trying, because if they know, they will stop it completely.
So it took, how long did it take?
Actually, it took about 2 years.
Okay.
You see the difficulties of finance. Each time the director has to shoot a bit and then present it to supporters and so on. It was really hard work.
And this beautiful scene when we saw when we see like children watching Le Temps Moderne of Charlie Chaplin.
Charlie Chaplin.
Yeah.
You see Charlie, because Charlie Chaplin, this is a universal. Everyone, everywhere, all ages, they see and they feel the love of cinema.
Yeah. And the premiere of the movie was in Berlinale, in the last Berlinale, and you, like, all the world was impressed by this movie. You traveled a lot to screen the movie, so are you planning a screening in Sudan?
Definitely. And the first screening will be in the Cinema Revolution, where the film was shot there. Okay. This is in recognition of the population of the surroundings of Cinema Saura, and because it is more suitable for the screening. And then after that we will make a celebration, screening it for many other people who are interested in it.
Okay, and last question. Do you think that this movie has the power to change things for cinema in your country?
It gives hope, actually. I don't know, cinema is not a political manifesto, but it helps to raise awareness because it touches all different aspects of life, economically, politically, culturally, and so on. So this part will definitely gives hope to the new generations even to be in touch more closely with cinema art.
Thank you so much, Sidi. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.